ready to unwind, relax, and gently drift off to sleep with tonight's tale from the gentle wayfarer. You'll hear calming sounds and the quiet rhythm of my voice, guiding you through a tapestry of travels, people, and places. Before we begin, I'd love to know where you're listening from and what time it is for you. Leave a comment and say hello. Don't forget to click subscribe if you like what you're hearing, so you don't miss the next episode in our travels. So if you are ready, dim the lights, get comfortable, and let tonight's sleep tale gently lull you into sleep. Today, you're visiting a French bakery at dawn. The village is quiet when you arrive, resting in the blue stillness that hangs just before dawn. The air is cool and delicate, the kind that settles lightly on your skin, carrying with it the faint scent of stone and distant wood smoke. As you move along the narrow cobbled street, the world seems to hold its breath. The houses stand shoulder to shoulder, their shutters drawn at their rooftops softened by the dim early light. A cat slips silently along a low wall, pausing to glance towards you before disappearing between two buildings. Farther ahead, a warm golden glow spills softly from a single window. It stretches across the cobblestones like a small pool of comfort, a quiet promise waiting in the stillness. You recognize it instantly. The bakery, the place where the village morning begins. The wooden door gives a slight resistance as you push it open, and a delicate bell jingles overhead, light melodic notes that float gently into the warm air before fading. Stepping inside, the shift is immediate. Warmth moves around you like an embrace, carrying with it layers of scent. Butter beginning to melt, flour warming in the air, dough rising somewhere nearby. A sweetness lingers beneath it all, subtle and comforting. The front of the bakery is dim, lit only by a few warm lamps. Empty shelves wait patiently, their woven baskets lined with crisp linen, ready for the breads and pastries that will soon fill them. The glass display case, still cold from the night, reflects the muted soft light. For now, it holds only the anticipation of what's to come. From the back room, a gentle rhythm reaches you. Soft footsteps, the quiet scrape of a metal bowl, the muted thump of something being folded and pressed. The heart of the bakery is awake. You step toward the sound, the warmth deepening as you approach. The back room glows with a brighter, steadier light. It reflects off polished metal, off flowered wooden tables, off the curved surface of mixing bowls set aside to rest. The baker is already working, his motions calm and grounded. Flour dusts his apron and settles lightly along his arms. His hair is tucked behind his ears, and the faintest smile plays at the corner of his mouth, the expression of someone who has found a rhythm inside a quiet craft. In front of him rests a pale, smooth mass of dough. It rises softly with each breath of the room, alive beneath his hands. He presses into it gently, folding it over itself, turning it, pressing again. The sound is subtle, a faint sigh as the dough releases from the table, the soft thud as it folds back into place. You watch from a nearby stool, the warmth of the room settling around your shoulders. There is no rush here, only patient repetition, shaping a morning one fold at a time. Every motion feels like a pulse in the quiet, steady, assured, unhurried. On another table rests a cool sheet of laminated dough. Its surface is smooth and pale, catching the light in a gentle sheen. The baker dusts it lightly with flour, then begins to roll it out, working it into a long, even rectangle. The rolling pin glides across the dough, wood whispering against the surface. The dough softens under each pass, becoming thinner, more delicate, stretching into a canvas of pale gold. With a long knife, the baker cuts it into slender triangles. Each one is identical, sharp-pointed even, balanced. He places one triangle before him and, with slow, practiced movements, begins to roll it from the wide end toward the tip. The shape forms gradually, curling into a plump crescent, a croissant. One after another, the crescents take shape. A quiet rhythm builds, rolling, tucking, placing, rolling, tucking, placing. The tray fills with rows of uncooked croissants, each one resting quietly, dozing before the bake. Next comes the pain au chocolat. Thin bars of chocolate are laid onto strips of dough, which are folded and rolled into tight, neat bundles. The chocolate rests like a secret held within each pastry. When the trays are full, the baker brushes the tops with a thin glaze of glistening egg wash. The pastries gleam faintly under the warm lights. They are ready to rise. In the corner, the large stone oven hums with a low, steady warmth. The light inside glows softly, diffused through a faint mist of steam. When the baker opens the door, a wave of heat washes into the room. Not harsh, but embracing, like stepping into sunlight after a cool morning. He slides the trays inside, the metal whispering against the racks. The door closes with a soft thud, and the warm light settles again. You can feel the temperature of the room shift slightly, slowly rising with the quiet heartbeat of the oven. Soon the air thickens with scent. A slow bloom of butter, flour, and caramelizing edges. The aroma wraps around you, grounding you in the moment, anchoring you deeper into the warmth. Time stretches gently, moving as slowly as the rising dough. Through a small high window, dawn begins to slip into the room. The sky lifts from grey to a pale rosy blue. Light touches the tops of trees outside, slides down the walls of the buildings, and finally reaches the bakery door. Footsteps sound faintly on the cobblestones. A bicycle passes, wheels whispering over the stones. Someone opens a shutter with a soft wooden creak. Life starts to gather itself in the village, but inside the bakery, everything remains gentle and steady. The assistant arrives quietly, tying an apron around their waist and moving through the front room with the ease of familiarity. Counters are wiped, baskets adjusted, signs straightened. The bakery is preparing to greet the day. A soft chime from the oven signals readiness. The baker opens the door, and the wave of scent is immediate, rich, warm, golden. Croissants stand in crisp, layered curls, their edges delicately flaked, their surfaces glowing with perfectly bronzed color. A few flakes drift lightly onto the tray as the baker gently eases them out. The pain au chocolat follows, plump, glossy, the chocolate inside softened into a melted, velvety ribbon. As the pastries cool slightly, the assistant carries them to the front. The baskets begin to fill. One by one, the shelves transform. Empty spaces replaced with color and texture, with rows of breads and pastries, each shape promising warmth and nourishment. Customers arrive slowly at first. A woman wrapped in a soft scarf, an elderly man carrying a folded newspaper, a young parent holding a sleepy child. Soft greetings pass between them. Paper bags rustle, coins clink. The morning has truly begun. The baker gestures toward a small table where a pot of coffee waits. He pours a cup for you, the steam curling upward in a slow, delicate ribbon. Holding the warm cup between your hands, you take in the aroma. Deep, smooth, comforting. The first sip is gentle and grounding, warming your chest as the bakery continues its calm rhythm around you. Behind you, the ovens hum softly. In the front, customers speak in low tones, their voices mingling with the faint scrape of baskets and the soft ding of the bell above the door. Your breath settles into a long, even rhythm. Your shoulders loosen. Your mind wanders without rushing. The bakery has become a cocoon, a suspended between warmth and quiet movement. As the morning rush fades, the bakery grows quieter again. Light slips through the windows in long golden beams, catching on flour in the air, making it sparkle like dust drifting through sunlit water. Some baskets are now half empty. The display case shows small gaps where pastries once lay. A few loaves remain, heavy and rustic, their crusts cracked in soft, intricate patterns. The baker begins preparing dough for tomorrow. His motions are slower now, more reflective, shaped by years of habit and care. The day lengthens gently, like a soft stretch after rest. As afternoon drifts toward evening, the light outside deepens to a muted gold. Shadows lengthen across the village square. Inside the bakery, the air cools slightly as the ovens ease their warmth. The assistant tidies the front room, rearranging the last of the pastries, sweeping crumbs into a small pan. The bell above the door chimes every so often, each ring softer than the last. The baker removes his apron and hangs it on a hook, brushing the flour from his hands. The day has folded itself gently into completion. Stepping outside, the village meets you again with quiet. The sky is shifting to evening blue dash. The first faint star appears above the rooftops. The air cools against your skin, soothing after the bakery's warmth. The scent of bread lingers on your clothes, a reminder of the calm, steady rhythm that carried you through the day. As you walk away from the bakery, your body feels heavier, your breath deeper, your thoughts softer. The warmth of ovens, the glow of pastries, the steady folding of dough, all of it settles inside you, quieting your mind. You are ready to rest now, held gently by the memory of a day shaped by warmth, craft, and calm. Let your breath fall into an easy rhythm. Let the softness of the scene settle around you. Let sleep draw you in, the way morning drew you into the bakery. Rest now, dear traveler. We will wander again soon.